Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading. But this reading in particular, the focus is the drones, the UAPs, and UFOs. Now, if you're a part of my TikTok family, go and take a look at the last couple of posts that I put up. There's so much more information out there, but that's just one source, okay? There's a lot going on in the skies. And y'all, we need to be aware. What's up, Ty? How are you, boo boo? What is going on? Give me a like while you're here. What's up? What's over there? What's happening on your side of the world? We're going to talk about these UAPs, these so called drones, these UFOs. It's crazy right now. So I figure I'll get on here early. We have a little chit chat before I do another live after I plug up my phone after this. If my sound go out, let me know because I don't know if I'm at the end of the life on this mic battery. And then I have to just put the other one on. But anywho, talk to me. What's going on? No, it's a delay, but type something. Say something. Say something. Good. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, it's about 3 something in the afternoon with y'all, huh? Over there in Oakland. I meant to tell you, if I didn't tell you, your food online, be looking delicious. Like I just want to eat it through the pictures. When you cook, if you cooking that food, bruh, you can cook for me anytime, okay? Shoot. Oh, okay. Your food looks delicious, my friend. Delicious. That's what I'm saying. And I'm a foodie. I like good food. I don't like any food. I like good food. All right. So we're gonna talk and unpack what these just drone sighting stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Cause you cook Thai. Thai is one of my favorite cuisines. Ah, I can think of a couple things right now. Yes, that's from some of my favorite cuisines. All right, so we about to unpack these drones and these UAPs. I am in. I am on the East Coast. Okay, I'm in one of them high profile states right now. And in my particular state, there is drone activity or what they call drones. I'm only repeating what the public calls it because there's no way to know what exactly they are from what I can gather. It's very too many conflicting reports. Oh, wait a minute. Did I put my card? I gotta find out if I put that card back from the other deck. Shit. Bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna pull some tarot on it because I want to see some predictions. I want to see if tarot can tell us what is about to occur because of those things. Because that is unnatural, unreal. It's one thing something flying around with lights, right? But it's a whole nother thing to have it sit in the sky for hours with its light shining like it's just a parked car with its lights on. Because that's what it's looking like. All right, so we gonna see what it do. Spirit, the things in the sky. What are their intentions, Spirit? What are their intentions? And if this is your first time to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified every time I come on. But Spirit, we want to know, what are those things in the sky? Like what is their purpose, at least? If we can't know exactly what they are, what are their purpose to us, to mankind? Okay. There's something they want from us with the 9 of Cups, because it says which is coming true. But that's typically my first card is like the most recent past. There's something about us they want. or we satisfy. What is that though? Player spirit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tell me more. Might be because we're greedy. Hold on. Oops. Oh Lord. Here it come. Here it come, y'all. We got the magician in reverse. That's a lot of trickery and misunderstandings that's going on with these things. And now we got judgment. Lord. Tell me more. Page of Swords. They watching us. And we watching them. Well, now people watching them. What we got? What else we got? Defeat. All right. Hey, bite. All right. So, mm-mm-mm. So there is something. There's something. I was hearing a whole lot just now, but um, almost like a harvest is what I'm hearing. Like but I got Guy in my ears right now. I'm hearing, well, in my head really, Guy song. Um, and I don't want to. I'm gonna say the words. I don't want to sing because I can't sing. There's something that I want from you right now. Give me that honey love. But then I also hear harvest. So there's like something that we have that they want to harvest. And I don't know what that is because there's also trickery and deceit here, craftiness, illusions. There's farce, manipulative. It could be something about being exposed for craftiness and lies. Maybe them being crafty, but the lies that's going on in our world. I don't know. And then we have judgment here, judgment, reflection, inner calling, being awareness and awakening. So they could be here to be bringing awareness to something that has been misunderstood, hidden, illusions, delusions. Wow. Okay, and then we got Page. Now the Page of Swords is that he's the watcher, he's the stalker, he's obsessed. You know what I'm saying? Curiosity, of course. Um, that baby mind, you know. One thing they say about kindergartens is that when they start off their journey in school, they start off on genius level because there's no restrictions, no inhibitions in the way they think. Okay. The challenge though becomes as they matriculate, as they get older, they become more challenged to be more linear in the way they think. And I feel like these things may be coming to challenge us in the way that we think. You know what I'm saying? To be more curious, to be more open minded. I remember when I first started seeing them at the beginning of October, I would say something and people were like, you know, a couple weeks go by, I'm like, I'm seeing this every day. Like, y'all not seeing this? And people, I'm like, all right. Then around election time, early November, I'm like, I'm driving up and down New Jersey. I'm seeing. How is no one else looking up? You know what I'm saying? Only the closest people to me. I had to stop by a friend's job and I said, look in the sky. Do you see what I see? She was like, yeah, I see it. Okay. So they exist. I know I'm not bugging and gaslighting myself. They exist, right? Hello, average gamer. All right, and so we have exhaustion here, but though, so there's some type of defeat also. Who is that? Oh, you see that microphone over there? Can you give me that microphone? It's still on a plug, I think. Thank you, sir. So, let me switch mics. Hold on. Let me switch it up. So, y'all, they coming they're coming. They may have, so the fact that they're observing us is casting some type of judgment, right? When somebody just watches you and they don't say nothing, they analyzing you, they thinking, they all in their head, they're wondering, they're curious, but ultimately they have, or they're forming an opinion, right? Or and they're taking in knowledge, okay? They might be deciding how they want to pursue a situation. And I feel like with these things in the air, they gonna wear I don't know. I hate the fear monger, but these ain't the best situation cards about this. They're curious, yet they may challenge us. They may not hold back on whatever they're going to challenge us to be. This is exhaustion and defeat, giving up, yielding. They may be asking us or coming toward us for us to surrender in some way. We got to keep that in mind. Tell me more. Tell me about this. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. That's Ten of Cups energy. An ace with the nine is a Ten of Cups situation. Now, and that's a recent past. I, I feel like folks will be enjoying their festivities, enjoying their families. And all I can say is, and then, tell me more, Spirit. Three of Cups. Oh, yeah. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. So yeah, whatever it is, the truth is coming out. So we got the High Priestess here. We got the Three of Cups here. How these things are entangled when it comes to us, what they mean to us, all of that's going to be revealed. There's a third party situation, so I do feel like there may be government entities that are already engage with those things, but we are the last to know what the real truth is. Also, with the high priestess and the judgment here, the secrets will come out. There's an underlying current or underlying reason or reckoning, so to speak, when it comes to these things. Tell me about Page of Swords, Spirit. King of Wands. I do feel like there is someone that does know more, and it may not be the someone, it could be someone's, meaning certain people that have previous information, like certain information. And I feel like that comes from, what you call it, these government meetings with Congress. The people in the Congress don't have the clearance to know certain things. But then there's people with higher ranking within the government agencies that know, but very few of them. Yeah, I don't feel like it's just common knowledge what's going on, and that's a challenge and lesson. These people have to keep certain things to themselves from all the curious onlookers. Oop, tell me more. Yeah, they gonna cast some judgment on us. The King of Swords, they already know what it is they want from us, and they may be real cold. Mm, and how they Spirit said, and how they deliver whatever it is that they feel. And I think that while people are festive and jovial right now, they better enjoy every minute of it, because before 2025 hits, or by 2025, and I mean by meaning like January, folks better have their shit together. Tell me more. I just feel like the most recent past is what we're dealing with, is really our present right now. Uh-oh. Yeah. We're going to be asked to surrender. What we're going to be able to, what we need to surrender, I don't know. I don't know the specifics. I have a lot of ideas, but it's saying giving up stubbornness. This nine of wands and reverses, giving up that fight. You know what I'm saying? Some people refuse or things, systems that refuse to compromise. There's also a lack of trust. There's going to be a lot of paranoia. I can't even say it. I was about to say paraphernalia, but I meant paranoia. There's going to be a lot of paranoia. There currently is a lot of paranoia, y'all. Like when I started seeing these things in October, people were like, not, they were dismissing it. When I have a conversation with people, like, yeah, all right, I don't know what you're talking about. I never seen that. I never seen that. I never seen it. Now you can't get away from it. And so now it's causing paranoia. And there's a lot of defensiveness too, because people are thinking, all right, let's just shoot it down. That's not the way this is going to work. I'm telling you right now. That's going to cause a major debacle if people are successful at attacking it. Tell me more, especially on their own. Tell me more, Spirit. The sun. Oh, yeah, clarity is coming out. Who's involved? All the players. All of that's about to come out. All of that. If you didn't know, if you weren't sure, you about to be sure. You about to know. Tell me more. Hold on, Spirit. Sorry, I needed some water to nourish me. All right, High Priestess Spirit. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, for some, these may be benevolent beings, and for some, they're going to be malevolent. The difference is they're going to know the difference. They're casting judgment. So they know who's good, they know who ain't right. They are observing how people move. They're observing the power structure. They're observing the regular people. And there's going to be like a major divide. I'm getting separation. I'm getting that some people are going to love the impact of these things and other peoples are going to hate it. Just other people are not going to like it at all. But the truth will come out. For some, or they may make this their home amongst us. They already exist amongst us in some way. We just don't know how that is. But I feel like it's going to come out. Tell me more. There'll be more awareness of it. There's a lot of major arcana if I think about it. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4. No. Yeah. 4 so far. Tell me more. Challenge and a lesson. Mm. They've been here for a long time. They've been here for a long time, y'all. It's new to a lot of people that refuse to believe it, or refuse to understand it, comprehend it, but they have been here for a long time. Tell me more, Spirit. Yep, stars. This is the age of Aquarius. Um, there is. Oh, there we go. Get that off of there. Yeah. Wow. Clarify the star for me, Spirit, because I know they sit in the star. They also look like this star. If you if you ever look up in the sky, if you're on the east coast of the United States, um, if you look up in the sky, you will see something bright, especially during this time. So you see how this is like daytime, right? But around 5 o'clock our time, Eastern Standard Time, around 5 o'clock, even right before 5, but really around 5, you will see a star, something that looks like a star, in the night sky, but it's not quite night yet, right? And it sits low, like lower than the moon, or near somewhere near the moon, but not high up in the sky like a north star. You know how when you don't have too much light pollution and it's dark enough, you can see stars, but they're very far away. And they're faint. You know, they look like specks of light. This does not look like a speck of light, okay? When you see that shit in the sky, it is super duper bright. And then if you look around, there may be several of them, okay? They're not in the dark night sky. They start off at dusk and they don't disappear until dawn, literally, okay? Um, this is spirit is saying that they're coming from the stars. Um, but they're not happy with what they see going on here. All right. There's some things mm, they're not exactly happy with what they see going on here. And I mean, who could blame them? Humanity looks crazy right now. Yeah. Oh no. They may be coming to deplete resources. Because we have the King of Pentacles in reverse clarifying the star. We have some sort of resource I feel like they coming to claim. Okay. They hoping to retrieve something from us. Now, I don't know if it's just the East Coast they need it from, or we are just a port on one stop away. But they hear as spirits that they want something. They want something. This is not the best spread, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. This is very questionable when it comes to these things. Mm-mm. Hmm. Oh Lord. So there's going to be a feeling of powerlessness when it comes to them. And that makes sense because, you know, any sci-fi movie you watch, we will always realize we outmatched and outmanned when it comes to technology. Like 9 times out of 10, whatever we got can't catch up, can't compare, can't hold a candle to whatever's up there. So there's going to be a feeling of powerlessness. Um We may feel trapped and restricted. This also could be indicating a new lockdown with the eight of swords. Okay. So again, I've been hearing from so many sources, countless sources, countless people that a lockdown is coming. I don't know what would justify the lockdown other than this thing right here. These UAPs, UFO, or drones, whatever you call it. If they were to come to this earth and do things that we could not prevent, that could indicate a lockdown. But you know, you know, when people first talked about it, they were talking about it like it was a health crisis. It might be a health crisis. I don't know, but there may be a lockdown coming, and that would be Spirit said a way to sort some things out. Mm. Oh boy. If this is your first time on the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming. Make sure you subscribe. Oof. Tell me more about the clarity on what's going on, Spirit. Lord. All the money. Oh. So what goes on with our money is about to shift dramatically, especially if we have a lockdown because there won't be transactions. You know what I'm saying? People won't be able to pay for stuff, or people won't be able to, yeah, they can't go shopping, and you know, they could order stuff, but then a lockdown might constitute drivers not being able to deliver. You know what I'm saying? Things will come to a halt. Oh shit. So money won't be flowing like that, or we may not use money. Oh shit. We might not be using money. So if you don't stock up and prepare, you may not have much to barter with other people for what you need, because money might not be a thing in this next lockdown. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, This is also about the ruling class. They trying to play dumb, and their struggle is oh shoot. Now there is a struggle, a power struggle, right? And what's happening that it's being put on Front Street. So everybody, all the other countries are looking at America for whatever reasons. They looking at us, whatever their reasons are. I feel like their reasons are different. For each country, I should say. Each country has their own, like, Russia would be looking at us for whatever reason. Turkey could be looking at us. Africa, different countries in Africa rather, could be looking at us for multiple reasons. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's looking at America right now because America was, and I mean past tense, a powerhouse in multiple ways, right? Financially, resources, we are consumers, we buy all these exports. There's a lot that's about to shift, and our ability to be able to purchase things and do things the way we used to. And there could be a lot of trading that comes to a halt. But I feel like it's almost everything that will just come into a screeching halt. Tell me about the challenging lessons. This is going to be, and it may be long term. Tell me more. Yeah, we looking at the challenges of how to, we about to begin again new. Um, we about to begin again new. It's like where do we go from here, and how's it new? It's coming. It's new. We about to go through the new. We don't know what new look like, but those that are holding on stubbornly to things in the past, things how things are, not willing to go with the age of Aquarius with the new technology, um, automation, concepts of AI. There's going to be a lot that's going to shift. Now, again, how that looks, I feel like we're going to know real soon. Like when I say real soon, like you need to pay attention to the skies. You need to pay attention to the finances. A lot you need to look under the surface about. Question everything. Don't believe everything you hear. There's a lot of coded messages out there right now that could have multiple meanings, but when we look back to the past and when we were well, this is gonna sound weird, and maybe that's why this guy told me to watch The Tenant because I didn't finish watching it, right? But he did a look. So in the movie, they did it was something about the algorithms and being able to go back in time and go forward and like fast forward and rewind on the spot or something like that to counteract something that was going to happen. There's a lot of codedness and what's going to happen. A lot of mm, we get ready to learn relearn some shit. Put it this way, we get ready to relearn how to live. If that makes sense to you, let me know. But we get ready to relearn how to live because the world as we know it is about to shift in a very major way. Some people say it's a new world order. I used to have a lot of information on that back in the day. I really don't know. I really don't know what if that's really what it's going to be. I feel like it's a new world reset, that's for sure. So I don't know about a new world order and if that order is going to control us or free us. But there's about to be a new world shift. Mm-mm. Okay. I've been doing bottom of the deck. That's weird. I normally do that. Huh. A world energy spirit. Yeah, this says complacency, workaholic, Stubbornness, dull, lazy, pessimism, okay. Huh. So, I don't know what y'all going through, but I know the general consensus is that, people are saying, well, if they're here, can I stop paying bills? Can I stop working so hard? You know, when the world shifts, there may be a shift in how we do things. Seriously, there may be certain industries there may be no more work to do that in. Could be a drastic shift, a drastic change. Like almost feeling like it was overnight. Maybe it was. It was just maybe it wasn't. It was just something we were working up to. I don't know. But I feel like with these things coming into play, which it was not something anybody could easily anticipate. Or if you did, you probably would consider it a conspiracy theorist or something. But with these things coming to play now in the grand scheme of things, when we in America are getting ready to head toward our inauguration, when we're worried about deportation, worried about taxes, and we're worried about um, our rights being taken, women's rights being taken and shifted. There is about to be another shift, but I don't think it's going to be gradual now. I'm feeling like this is going to be more abrupt. It's actually going to put a halt on a lot of stuff, and it's going to expose where everything was failing. Yes, right. That's right, Ty. I do feel like we rewriting humanity, honestly. And I don't think that those with a dark heart, I mean, this is my wish that if these were aliens and they come into and they're coming with judgment, that they can see through the hearts and then annihilate those that are dark. Get rid of them. We don't. What do we need them for? We can have more peace if without them, right? And I'm saying that in a vigilante kind of way, but I mean like know what's good and keep what's good and get rid of the rest. I don't know, but that might wipe off majority of the earth. To be honest with you, it'll definitely wipe out 99% of the power structure. So yeah, we will be rewriting humanity. And people are not going to be passive and be bullied anymore. I honestly feel that too. Because just like if you paid attention to the news, right? You got Canada threatening to cut off power to whatever reaches us from Canada. That's a major move. Like play with us if you want to. You will be out of your resources and then you're going to have to revisit your power structure. Like, is that really what you want? And if other countries, like I said, they are all watching us to see what's going to happen. If it gets that far to the point where a decision to, increase the tariffs and do whatever they do to so drastically with the intent of having countries come over here and it doesn't work, they're going to survive without us. They won't need us. They will figure it out. We are going to be on a complete recess for sure. And we will not be able, because we're not as strong as we used to be as far as America is concerned. So we're not going to be able to bully our way over and through anything. And if these UFO drones are coming from a source, either, like they said, within the ocean and out of the skies, ultimately, these are beings that are not happy with the beings that are inhabiting the earth. And I really hope that if they are our judge, jury, and unfortunately, like executioner of their judgment, and I don't hopefully don't mean death. Um, I hope that they're coming with wisdom. I hope that they coming with knowledge and understanding. I hope that the drones or whatever they have uh collecting this data knows where the power is and who's in power and who's not, and who is making bad decisions for our earth and who's not. Well, Ty, it's Mercury retrograde. So you've been hit with glitches. I've been hit. I shorted out two plugs in my living room. I got to get somebody to come fix it. So you talking about glitches? I know a glitch or two. I know about a glitch or two. Shorted it right on out, and the breaker is not reacting. So we gotta get work done. That is a glitch. That is a problem. Okay, it's a temporary problem, actually minor, but still, it's annoying. So we getting ready to get hit with some stuff that's getting ready to reset us, y'all. Tell me more about this change that we're going through. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the epitome of change. We are in a new cycle, a new nature of life. Just as lucky, destiny, good fortune. So all is not bad. It just depends on what side of the fence you ride on. How prepared you are to be alive at this time. All is not bad. Tell me more, Spirit. So there's going to be some disagreements and disputes, disharmony, distrust. There's going to be a breaking up of or parting of ways with many things that we loved or thought we loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you like going to Starbucks. Guess what? You ain't gonna be able to go to Starbucks no more. You gotta drink a different cup. You're gonna have to make your own. Starbucks won't be available. Um, how we see our government, we breaking up with the way government is run. How we see businesses run. As you can see, there's a lot of people boycotting Walmart. So Walmart's I would say by the time they do their report, their quarterly report for the end of this year, or and they usually launch that sometime early next year, they're going to report a sharp decline once the election happened. People and then they pull back their diversity and inclusion, DIY or yeah, DIE, whatever diversity and inclusion is. It's another letter and I can't think of it. Equity, DIE, equity and inclusion, diversity, equity, inclusion, DEI, whatever they call it, because I can't get it right. The fact that they and many other companies pull back is going to mean how it's going to what's going to show them is that a lot of people of color are going to pull back their dollars and continue to pull back their dollars because they are known to not value not only their customers but the people that look like them work for them, right? Not look like the company. I'm talking about looking like you and I. You go to the store, you don't see anybody reflecting you being treated right, you're gonna pull your money back. If you're in the store and and you're looking around and only the lower associates look like you, but the upper associates don't, folks are gonna pull back their money. Now I do feel bad for those that work there and that is their livelihood and that's what they need and it's hard out here trying to get a job. I get it. If you're low skilled labor and you need better skills and it's hard to find or get into classes and life is life and I get it. But there's going to have to be sacrifices made. There will be sacrifices made. As a matter of fact, people are making sacrifices. So folks are getting out of the way. They're stepping back. They're making different choices. People are looking at, other options to buy food and to get the household things that they need. They're looking at other options because they're realizing, oh well, I can still survive without you, without this store, without their nasty policies. We can survive. Mm. Wow. So yeah, there's going to be a different impact, but there's going to be breakups. Also, lately, I don't know if y'all know, but publicly. And personally, I know a lot of breakups. I know a lot of people parting ways. And they're parting ways with not like um just romantic relationships. These people are parting ways with family members. They're parting ways with jobs, changing jobs, or just leaving or giving 2 weeks notice and they saved enough to get out of there. They just people are parting ways with things that are bringing them down emotionally. When like an employer does not care how they treat their employees and they want them to do more and more work and they just keep putting more and more on their backs. People are like, you know what? Before I continue to let you break me, I'm out. That's it. People are leaving relationships with their friends, people that they've known 20 and 30 years that they thought was a good friend. That's ending. People are leaving relationships with their parents. Parents are leaving relationships with their kids. Like people are separating. If you giving folks a headache, folks are not accepting a headache no more. It's not okay to mistreat people and they are leaving these connections. It don't matter who you are in somebody's life. I got to let you go if you're going to weigh me down. hmm People are separating. They're finding new places to work, new places to live. Mhm. People are not settling anymore. That's a wrap. What I look like settling for somebody that hates me or wants to tear me down or get some type of joy out of making me feel less than. You know how friend you ever seen friend relationships where a person wants to be the one that always has a one up on their friend and as long as their friend is doing bad, they feel good about themselves, but the moment that friend got something going on for them, they miss that they mistreat them or they're unhappy or they need the attention back in some way. That's shifting. Because the more and more people are aware of, wait a minute, every time I get something, you looking crazy at me. You know what? I can do bad on my own. That's what I'm hearing. So there's a mind shift happening. Also, we got these things in the air. Like, what they remind me of, y'all, is like, I don't know if you've ever seen it on the highway, but when there is like fresh roadkill, or something, no, put it this way, if it's something freshly hit, you don't always see the buzzers right away. But when they do, they circle because they wait for the thing to die if it could potentially attack them. They wait for it to die or something. They do something. They're in the air for a little while first. And then they get closer and closer. When the coast is clear and there's nothing there that they have to defend themselves from, that's when they come into attack. And I don't know if that is kind of what it is, like blood in the water kind of energy. But there's something like waiting. There's a waiting energy. And they coming lower and lower and they're more provocative in the way they swoop down. And they are the star right now. If you don't know, there's a lot of other things going on, but they have we got front row seats to what's going on, put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, y'all. I seen there's a lot of predictions. I ain't heard all of them. I saw one today. Um, with the High Priestess Judgment, Eight of Swords. Couple cards that I got in this spread are very similar to this woman's reading, but she's from the UK. So again, another country pretty much observing how we how we're doing, what we're about to do, and how that's going to impact us in the future. Really, a lot of these countries are watching us so hard because they really want to know how it's going to impact them. Okay, because America is it is a Oh, the word is escaping me. They said, not kingdom. Fill me in the word if you catch it, but they are every 250 years. They said, oh, an empire. It's an empire that is currently in the stage of falling. Yep, yep, yep. So this is what we will. This is what we dealing with, y'all. We're watching the stages, the end stages of an empire about to fall, along with a whole third party, because Three of Cups is here, with a whole third party coming in to do something else, to take this another route. And I would say, y'all stay prayed up, and whomever and whatever you pray to for help and blessings, pray on, because we about to need a lot of prayers and a lot of support and a lot of changed minds. There's a lot of stubborn energy here too. So there's a lot of people that's just they're not gonna believe it on what's happening, and they're gonna refuse it. They're gonna challenge it. They're not going to acknowledge it the way it is. They're not gonna take it as presented. They're gonna put it in their mind and twist it back out the way that they think it should come out, and not deal with the facts, not deal with the truth. There's going to be a lot of folks in denial, y'all. And, I mean, people like their little bubble, Spirit said, with the Nine of Cups. No, people was happy and satiated, had their little wishes come true, and they think, life is only going to be the way I'm used to being. And that is not the case. There's going to be things out of our control between these UAPs, UFOs, or whatever they want to call them. There's going to be things out of our control, and we will have to surrender something. I'm hoping that it's not everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that it's mainly control or the way we do things, but not our lives and not our, what I'm saying, our homes and things like that. I hope it's not that. I hope it's more of a, let's change the way we do things for the better. It's like things that will bring us into this new acquiring age. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that was it. That's all I got to say for that. I'm not gonna pull anything else on it. I feel like I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna observe, just like they observing us. I'm gonna observe them and make my not assumptions, well, assumptions, assessments, all of that. I'll be back with a live donation reading tonight, 9:30 ish. Gotta go plug up this phone, my other outlets, since I blew this one. Anywho, thank y'all for coming, watching, and engaging. Appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna check y'all out in a little while. Peace.